The other thing that you kind of tweeted out, and it has been noticeable, they're kind of making the adjustments you want to see in the second half. You know, all the things that we were kind of saying, boy, if the Cavs could do this in the first 3 games, they're doing. But they're making adjustments to what teams are doing against them in the first half and correcting it and making teams pay in the second half.
And that's something you want to see in all sports, but particularly the NBA. You know, if you're not, you maybe don't have the energy or your offense isn't working and clicking as well as it should be, that you're playing, making those adjustments at halftime and coming out in the third quarter and really kind of, putting things to bed. We've seen that in all 3 games. The first 3 games were all kind of close for the most part in the first half, and then the Cavs would go up 18-20 in the case of the Raptors, 30 in the second half. So, you know, Dave, how long have we seen Cavs basketball where they're not playing well? They're playing okay in the first half, then they come out in the third quarter and they're just lost. So this has been a nice change as far as Cavs fans, getting to see, yeah, our team's playing best. It's best when it means the most in the second half, and really putting these games out of reach so far in the first 3 games. Uh, really midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, it also seems like there's a purpose, so they understand where they want to get their shots from. I think is the and again, I know it's 3 games and the league's going to adjust, but at least there seems to be a better understanding of, if I get the ball here, I can do this and this for a number of the guys.
There's just a much better rhythm and flow to the offense. They're playing with a much smarter pace. Kenny Atkinson has kind of said, there's 3 kind of paces, and he compared it to driving. He said, first, you have the autobahn where you're going super fast and trying to get points very quickly, and you also have, kind of the middle of the road pace where you're driving at an even speed and just taking what the traffic will give you, what the rest of the traffic will give you, depends on how fast you can go. And then there's the, hey, we're in downtown New York City where, you're trying to look for a parking spot. It's bumper to bumper, and you're trying to find an opening somewhere so you can keep going. And he said, and we've got to master all 3 of those. And I think that we're seeing the Cavs, as we've seen, that, again, early small sample size, they're able to efficiently play at any of those paces, and seem to be faring well. And as you said, Dave, nobody's forcing anything up. No one. We don't see anybody like, it's my turn to shoot. It's always, let's get to the open guy, because in this offense, if it goes well, if it goes like it's supposed to, we're all going to get looks at the basket. We don't have to worry about getting our own shots from a individual standpoint if you play within the concept of the team.